Okay. First, before anyone says anything, I have voice mod doesn't work right now, so I have to use my normal voice, which is fine. Also, I'm sorry I'm late. It's just, yeah, trying to get back into the swing of things. It's taking a moment. For some reason, voice mod decided to say, "Hey, I'm gonna crackle like crazy." It didn't last time, which is weird, but it does this time. So yeah, I'm going to have to just keep that off for now. So I'll do the intro now. It's time for this episode. No, it's time for this episode of the Intro Director Show live with Wonder Weasels. I'm at theater to begin for today. Hope you all wonder. I hope. No, that's not how it goes. No, sorry. It's welcome back to the Intro Director Show live with Wonder Weasels. I'm in theater. I am Zero the Emin. I hope you're all doing well, and let's get to the game. We get it out first. At least now I don't have to press a button, but I will probably get rid of a few things on the Stream Deck side of things. I will probably get rid of some stuff on that side. Also, there's something I found out. I've recently switched my PC, my laptop's, not settings, but I upgraded the it's Windows 11 now. Still slightly regretting doing it, but whatever. It automatically had what's known as HAGs on, which is not OBS. It does not work very well with, so it kind of messed things up a lot. Hope no issues happen now. Let's get into the game. I am obviously late, so this is, I don't know. Didn't mean to be so late, but I'm late. Also, for those who make an appearance later on the road, please tell me if my audio is too quiet. Because voice mod, I actually had to do some adjustments to the voice meter side, making it so my audio is now mono. That doesn't affect the stream, that just makes it two things. While before it was only through one ear. It's annoying, but it's the case. Also, I should mention why the last stream I played this game is currently... I'm lagging more than I should. Why the last stream on Wednesday is currently delisted on YouTube and unpublished on Twitch. Well, those who were there, you should know. But either way, yes, I will put those back on eventually, but right now, they're not going to be.
By the way, Master, I'm sure you know this since you're such a capable detective in training. But there's someone watching you from the shadows.
Is there?
Huh? Don't turn around, they'll see!
Did not know who that was.
Clumsy, stupid amateur, filthy human!
Filthy? Is it the peacekeepers?
Something doesn't feel right. The guy is sneaking around, kind of restless. A peacekeeper would be much more direct.
How are they dressed?
Well, they're in a raincoat and their heads covered by the hood.
Oh, it's her.
I don't think that's an Amaterasu Corporation uniform.
So it's not Amaterasu Corp? Then who?
Let's find out.
How?
Listen, Master. I've got an awesome plan.
Plan? What plan?
I call it Operation Stalker Hunter. Go into a secluded location and catch whoever is tailing you. I'll give you advice along the way, so just relax and enjoy the ride. Anyway, let's head to the underground area.
Sure.
All right then. Oh, hold on. Is this one of the ones that I have to be slow? Well, no, I can't tell. I think I know who it is that we're following, by the way. We're not following. That girl is. And it was a girl. I have the avatar in VR chat.
Yup, yup. I spy our stalker. Keep going, Master.
That hurt. Watch where you're going.
Sorry about that.
Maybe our stalker got spooked. That's all good. Let's keep going.
Why did that do that? I need to figure out. I am okay. There is something interesting, cool that I'm planning soon, and that is I found some way to.
Tailed again, just as I thought. Keep moving, Master.
It's PC related. Upgrade my PC further. Oh shit! I did not see that.
Whoops.
I didn't mean to do that.
What are you doing, Master? No, our stalker's on high alert.
Sorry.
Undo.
Here, be careful.
Oh no.
Yeah, thanks, Mister.
Shit. I messed up. My Discord is not taking any input from my mic. Wah. Wah. Okay, I'm doing this again.
By the way, Master, I'm sure you know this since you're such a capable detective in training. But there's someone watching you from the shadows.
Huh?
Don't turn around, they'll see! You're so clumsy, stupid amateur, filthy human!
Filthy? Is it the Peacekeepers?
Something doesn't feel right. The guy is sneaking around, kinda restless. A peacekeeper would be much more direct.
How are they dressed?
Well, they're in a raincoat and their heads covered by the hood. I don't think that's an Amaterasu Corporation uniform.
So it's not Amaterasu Corp? Then who?
Let's find out.
How?
Listen, Master. I've got an awesome plan.
Plan? What plan?
I call it Operation Stalker Hunter. Go into a secluded location and catch whoever is tailing you. I'll give you advice along the way, so just relax and enjoy the ride. Anyway, let's head to the underground area.
Sure.
Why do I have to be slow for this, by the way? Oh yeah, I'm just gonna say it. On Amazon, or there was a bundle on not Newegg. Micro Center that I was looking into getting. It had the GPU, CPU, and motherboard all together. I get it, which sucks, but that's fine.
Yup.
I found another thing on Amazon. It's not a bundle, but
Keep going, Master.
it's got the CPU and motherboard, and in the what do you call it? In the buy together thing that you typically see at the bottom of Amazon, it has two extra things that I need: the RAM and the fan. Also, I'm not going with a 7800 XT or 7800 X3D. I'm going for the cheaper 7700X instead. I don't mind it. It's still gonna work perfectly fine with this one. Oh, I didn't know that was something I had to pay attention to.
Sorry about that.
I was on my phone. I should not have been on my phone. I'm just gonna stop and pay attention to this.
We're being tailed again, just as I thought. Keep moving, Master.
There you go.
Here, be careful.
Yeah, thanks, Mister.
Assuming we're probably gonna be digging more than one of those.
Here's our spot. I'll give you the signal once the stopper is close. And that's when you nab them, Master. Now!
All right, let's go. I caught you. Who are you?
Hello, Enzo. Welcome back to the Internet Turtle Show live with Water and Reasons. I'm in theater. How you doing today? I am sorry for the lateness. I was intending to do this earlier. Then I wound up wanting to do it around 7. But that also wound up getting messed up too because some audio issues and whatnot. Holy moly, I'm sorry to hear that. I've had that issue before and it's not fun. But anyways, voice mod is down for me right now. I can't use it simply because whenever I do, then I listen to the audio on OBS, it crackles. So I can't do it that way. So what I have to do is through voice meter, I have to put it on to use just in Beacon, I have to use the microphone that I'm using now, the analog +1 focus rate and all that, 1+2, and that'll be what you hear now. But I've also on voice meter set it to mono, so that way you can hear it in both ears. Because if I don't do it mono, it just doesn't play right.
Yourself.
Aw, you caught me. But I'm not surprised.
Wendy!
A girl.
I'm sorry for sneaking behind you. My name is Kurumi Wendy. I'm from Etheria Academy.
Kurumi, Wendy.
Pardon me, but that's a uniform from the world.
Just like everyone else, she's taller than me.
Yeah, it is.
I knew it! Oh, I'm so happy right now! I'm talking to a real master detective in the flesh! What's with this little shrimp? Acting all friendly after getting caught? What's her deal? Look at her! Every part of
Oh,
her
she's
is
the flat. Oh,
scored.
she's the one who said. She's the one that gets called flat.
Can I shake your hand?
You already are.
You're right. Sorry. But I really am touched. To think a WDO Master Detective is actually shaking hands with me.
But
What are you blushing for?
Shinigami.
Kurumi is incredibly cute.
Silly.
Shut up.
You're on your own. Watching this airheaded exchange is making me stupider by the minute. Oh,
Not sexy like you are in your form, but still. Ah. Ba 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 ba.
I'm really sorry for snooping behind you. I've always admired detectives. I'm a huge fan of the World Detective Organization.
A fan? The WDO has fans?
Of course. You eliminate unsolved mysteries. You are the greatest of detectives, saving people in need. To me, detectives are champions of justice.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got a little carried away. I just happened to catch a glimpse of your uniform. I was shocked to see a master detective. But I couldn't bring myself to talk to you. I got all nervous and unsure of myself.
I hate when my
So
Wi-Fi
instead,
goes
I
down.
started following you, but I ended up acting like a stalker. I'm so sorry.
It's alright. It was just a misunderstanding.
Still, master detectives really are amazing. I'm fairly confident in my stealth skills, yet you caught me so easily.
I didn't do much. Although I'm wearing a WDO uniform, I'm just a...
Oh, don't be so modest. So what is a master detective doing in Kanai Ward? Are you investigating something?
Oh, yes. It's about the city.
The city?
I'm searching for Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Hey, Blabbermouth Detective! You sure you should reveal your mission?
I'm not revealing anything. She lives here, right? Maybe she knows something. I figured I should ask while I'm at it. It's just good legwork. Yeah.
You think this flat airhead knows anything?
Are you talking about the girl in uniform or
Do you mean
the other guy?
that
Or
secret
Shinigami?
research Amaterasu Corporation is conducting?
Huh? You know something?
Yeah, but it's mostly hearsay. No way! Seriously?
Can you tell me about it? Anything will help.
Yes, gladly. Anything to help out a master detective. Oh, but...
What's wrong?
This may sound pushy of me, but... in return, I'd like to ask for a favor.
A favor? What do you
Huh.
mean?
I have a formal request I'd like to make to you, Detective. There's something I need to find out no matter what.
What is that,
What is
Kurumi?
it?
I know master detectives cost a lot of money to hire. It may be presumptuous of me to propose a trade instead, but... can I offer you this information in place of money? Oh, so she's trying to make a deal with a detective. This cheeky brat totally needs to be boom-killed.
Every time with her, it's
I just
boom
need
kill.
you to help me a bit with my investigation. If you decide to take on this job for me, I'll tell you everything I know about Kanai Ward's ultimate secret, including secret research that Amaterasu Corporation is doing in the shadows.
What should I do? Chief Yako told me to keep my head down.
Don't tell me you're gonna accept a job from Flatty McFlatchest here. She's trying to bargain with you like some big shot, but she's probably got nothing.
Did I do the live VRC on Monday? I don't really play VRC on Monday. Or on Mondays, remember? I only really play VR chat on Wednesdays. Sometimes on Thursday or Fridays, not Thursdays. But no, I did not play VRC. And even if I did, why am I not allowed to? No, sorry. Don't take that seriously. But if I wanted to, I would, but I did not want to. That's all I'm going to say. I played this game actually. I'm gonna run the ad now so I can get it done with. I think it's more to. Okay, I'm back. I think it's more that Wendy just met him. She likes detective stuff. I have no idea if she does turn out to like him though. She does stay as a main character, I'm pretty sure though. At least maybe not actually. I don't remember.
Will you please hear me out? Please.
Sure. At the very least, I want to hear what you have to say first.
Really? Thank you. Hey, what are you thinking? There's no time to waste on this munchkin.
Yeah.
We're just going to talk a little. If she really is in trouble, I'd like to help. I don't know if detectives are champions of justice like she said, but I don't want to ruin her image of us either.
You're just a trainee and you think you represent all detectives? You always rely on others for help when you're in trouble, and you think you represent all detectives? You're a closet perv always staring at women's breasts, and you think you represent all detectives?
I don't stare that often. What's wrong? Are you okay?
It's because you're staring at her chest.
What kind of power is that?
Oh, sorry. I'm fine. I just got a little nervous and my heart rate went up. I haven't felt this nervous since I was chased by those peacekeepers.
You were chased by the peacekeepers? Why?
It's embarrassing. Not something serious enough to tell you about. So, about my request. It's about a certain incident that happened at my school.
What happened?
If you don't mind, think you could come to the school with me? It'll be easier to explain if you see it for yourself. It's just 10 minutes away on the bus. Is that alright with you?
Well, if it's only 10 minutes, sure. Let's go.
Thank you so much! It's this way! Sheesh! All it takes is a high school girl batting her eyes at you, and you get all carried away.
That's not my intention. Besides, remember what you're always telling me? That it's pathetic to flee from a case?
I need to take my
That's
hoodie off, my
pathetic.
coat off. It's hot in here.
To who? That flat-chested uggo?
I forgot that it was her that
What?
the flat that I thought it was someone
She's
else.
Ugly at all.
He really isn't. Wendy Kurumi is quite cute.
You're on your own!
You can't leave my side, you know.
What are you so mad about?
I'll have you know, fulfill your vulgar desires.
What do you mean by vulgar desires?
I don't know what
There is no vulgar
wants you
desires.
to do, but you're on your own dealing with it.
Fine, no need to tell me twice. I'll take your.
I went to the movies yesterday, by the way. I went and saw Moana 2. Pretty good. Also, am I loud enough on stream? I think it is. I think I am. We're good.
I'm sure you'll be begging for my help in no time. Go ahead and play detective with that flat-chested Uggo while you still can.
What's your problem?
Master Detective? What's wrong? It's this way.
Coming!
It's just a short bus ride away.
Even she's
Where's
she's
your
not
school,
gigantic,
Ruby?
but she's still a more forehead taller than our guy.
The school I attend is on top of the mountain.
Huh, so there's a school there.
The bus is here. Let's get on. This is your last chance to turn back. That flat-chested Uggo is just using you, Master.
Okay, so let me see here. Oh, I forgot for a moment. Profiles. Oh, I actually was not expecting her to be that tall. She's not taller than me by any means. Not taller than me. I'm 176.5, 5'9.5", but she's actually taller than I expected. That means the girls in the game that we meet probably will be taller too. She's the same height as the nun, actually. Who weighs more? The nun weighs more by about 2 kilograms. Unless I'm doing the math, unless I read it wrong. 56. 3 kilograms. My bad.
Hey! You're so stubborn.
Yes, leave me alone.
This is Etheria Academy. It's the only all-girls school in Kanai Ward.
An all-girls school. It sure looks nice.
I wonder what you mean by that. What I want your help with is something that happened at the school 6 months ago.
Oh. Uh-huh. What kind of incident would take place at a school this pristine?
I wonder
There's
how
no
we're
time
going to go
hesitate.
about.
I know what I have to do.
Oh, when I pay attention now, this right here is 20 centimeters in difference. That is a 20 centimeter difference.
Aiko, my best friend, was such a cute and kind person. Everyone loved her. But one day, she was found collapsed behind the school. Her head was bleeding, and she was already dead by the time they found her. Soon after, her shoes were found on the school's rooftop. The peacekeepers and teachers all decided she'd committed suicide by jumping. But she never would have done that. We'd made plans to watch a movie together on our next day off.
If it wasn't suicide, then that means someone made it look that way. Do you have any idea who would do that?
Yes. I think the theater club may have something to do with it.
The theater club?
Aiko was a member. The theater club is very active at our school. We have regular performances with live audiences. Aiko was super popular and had lots of fans. She was overflowing with talent. And yet...
Did something happen with the theater club?
Competition's fierce in the club. Aiko said everyone's always on edge. They all competed to be the leading role. Aiko was often chosen as the main lead for performances, and she was harassed because of it.
Was what she went through hard on her?
BRB? She did blush, yeah. I know that was from earlier, but I had to read it. I'm back.
Please don't misunderstand. Aiko wouldn't commit suicide just because of that. She always told me with bright eyes about being an actress someday. I think someone thought they couldn't be the star as long as Aiko was around, and took her out of the picture.
You think she was murdered by someone in the theater club?
I don't want to believe it, but
By the way, was there a suicide note?
no. There was no message of any kind left behind.
But the Peacekeepers declared it a suicide, right? What was their reasoning?
Just that her shoes were placed together neatly on the roof. They spoke to a few theater members and called it a day.
Huh? That's it?
The Peacekeepers were eager to remove the body. They said it would rot quickly in the rain. They didn't want to draw too much attention because a lot of families from Amaterasu send their kids to this school. It's obvious they treated it as an ordinary suicide to close the case as quickly as possible. They're trying to make what happened to Aiko disappear.
Are the Peacekeepers covering up the incident? But if that's the case, then it's more likely that it was a murder. I still don't have enough information, so I can't say anything for sure yet.
Please find out the truth about Aiko's death. If you do, I'll give you all the information I have. Everything I know about Kanai Ward. So please, lend me your help. I have to know the truth, no matter what.
She's just a high school girl, so I don't expect her to have much crucial information. But after hearing this, I can't ignore her. The Peacekeepers obviously didn't investigate the case at all. I can't allow her friend's death to be swept under the rug. Someone has to take this seriously. If the adults around her won't help her, then at the very least, the detective should. Otherwise, there's no point for detectives to even exist.
You're really gonna accept this request? It sounds like a waste of time to me.
Why did it do that?
All right, I'll investigate it.
Huh? Really? Thank you. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Oh, lunchtime is almost over. I better get to class. Can we meet again here after school? To do the investigation together?
Sure, sounds good.
Okay, I'll head back to class for now. Oh, I almost forgot about something super important. If you don't mind, could you tell me your name?
Oh, I'm Yuma Cocohead.
Yuma.
Maybe she does like him. I don't know.
So happy to have finally met a master detective.
Unless she's just very happy to meet Master Detective.
Wait, I need to tell you I'm not a master detective.
I'm off to class. Aw, she totally thinks you're a master detective. Isn't that fraud?
It's not fraud. Besides, if I can solve the case, the outcome's the same whether I am one or not.
People call that splitting hairs, you know? You really think you can solve anything without the help of yours truly? Besides, this is an all-girls school. How do you plan to investigate anything here?
Well...
See? You're at a dead end already. Just like your entire life. You aren't gonna accomplish much at this rate. Except maybe making that ugly girl cry so much she gets even uglier.
Why are you being so mean? Whatever, just leave me alone. I can do this without your help.
I'll leave you alone, all right. You're not getting my help here. I hope you get cursed.
You're not actually going to be leaving,
hard
though.
to investigate inside a school, an all-girls school, no less. Even with Kurumi's help, I doubt I'll get permission to conduct an investigation. Plus, the incident was 6 months ago. There'd be nothing
Really
left
wants a
at the crime
wrench.
scene.
That, I mean...
Oh, wait! Halara's Forte could help! But then again, even post-cognition can't be used unless we're right at the crime scene. And to get Halara's help, I'd go even further into debt. I can't afford to do that. What do I do? Is there anyone?
I have one more bag of ranch, at least right now. Everything else is loaded taco, which is probably why I'll keep eating. Because I don't want to open the new boxes until I get those done. Takes a while to eat these things.
Else I can ask? I know. Fubuki's a woman, so she can go into the girls'
Why is it that every single one... Why is it that it had Yako, Desahiko, and Vivia? We only know one woman, apparently. I don't...
She pretends she's a student and hangs out with Kurumi. We could access the...
He's a little too tall for that, though. That's not right. There's a lot of tall characters who are younger.
Fubuki is with Halara right now. She's busy with more important work. I can't ask her to come over here and help. That's right! Tetsuhiko's forte! Disguising as a school faculty member would make the investigation easy.
You want to sneak into a girls' school? First you were a fraud, now you're a pervert too.
I haven't decided to sneak in yet. Who knows? I might get permission. But I should still talk to Desahiko, even though I don't know if he'll help me out. Hang on. If I was to ask Desahiko for help, where could he be? Maybe he's moving around the city in disguise. I don't know if I can find him, but maybe I should head back there for now. I remember him saying something about lots of cute girls being in Ginma district, so he might be there. I came all the way back to Ginma district. Where did Desahiko go? He said he's off to pick up girls. Do legwork. But he mentioned something about cuties. I guess I'll hit the streets and find out if he talked to any women.
Attention! Well, might as well give it a go.
Where did Desahiko go? Maybe I should ask around and see if anyone's seen him.
You want to sneak into an all...
Okay, there's gotta be a reason why he keeps doing this.
girls' school that badly? Hey!
Yes.
Okay, that might just be a barrier for this to...
Excuse me, I'd like to ask you something. Did some guy around here hit on you?
Yeah. So what? Do you know him or something?
Yes, something like that. I've been trying to find him. Could you describe what he looked like?
I wasn't interested, so I don't really remember. I think he was wearing a big red raincoat and blue jeans. After I rejected him, he crossed the street. He's probably hitting on someone else.
A red raincoat and blue jeans. Did they have any unusual designs?
Now that you mention it, the coat had a white line on the back.
I see. Thank you.
I don't know how else to phrase this, but I think you should choose better friends.
Right. I'll think about it.
Wait, hold on. What? Is there nowhere else I can go? Oh, never mind. It's I completely forgot. I can just do that.
Excuse me, there's something I'd like to ask you. Did some guy come around here and hit on you?
Yeah. Do you know him?
Yeah, I do. I'm looking for him right now. Do you remember how he was dressed?
I think he was wearing black boots. And also... Sorry, I don't remember. If he had any accessories on, I think I would have noticed it.
I see. So he wasn't wearing any accessories. Do you know which way he went?
I ignored him and he left. I think he went down that alley. Anything else?
That's all. Thank you for your help.
Where am I going again?
I might
It would
not
be-
mind helping you here and there if you came running to me once in a while.
I would actually kind of find it funny if it turns out he was hitting on a dude.
My hair's getting
Or
frizzy
maybe,
already. I really
A
hate
dude
the
that looks like a
rain.
woman, a Finboy.
Excuse me, did you see a man talking to people around here?
Now that you mention it, some guy asked me what kind of men I like.
I've been looking for him. Do you remember what he looked like?
He was wearing a red coat and... Oh, I think he wore a black turtleneck too. I got him to go away. Then he walked toward the crossing bridge with the metal on his coat clinking.
I see. Thank you.
If you know him, can you tell him to stop harassing people?
Oh, okay, sure.
Okay, the cross. Over there, right? Guess I go back.
The guy that hit on me was wearing black boots, and he went down that...
Okay, so I can talk to them again, that's good.
Of that guy's outfit, he walked toward the crossing bridge with the metal on his coat clinking.
I think it's not this way. Just want to make sure. Ooh. Nice. I'm assuming is it one of the upper bridges then? If I can at least see Yuma when he goes to the actual school, I don't mind ending it there. Yeah, this is the bridge. I thought though Fubuki was the one who helped with the outfit, but maybe not. What? What is happening?
All right, that's the beat. Is there something on my face?
I just didn't expect to see dancing,
Is that
guys.
Kazuhiko?
Okay, pay attention to this.
A red raincoat,
But-
blue jeans, a white line on the back of the coat, black boots, no accessories on, a black turtleneck, clinking metal on his coat, and that's everything. Let's think about this some more.
there's metal. There's the metal.
Aw, I wish this would end soon.
I think the only option is this guy right here.
1, 2, huh?
Is that Desahiko?
You collected info.
A red raincoat,
That's it.
blue jeans,
Yep.
a white line on the back of the coat,
Yep.
black boots.
Nope. This isn't him.
No accessories, a black turtle clinking metal on his... and that's everything. Let's think about the...
Okay, so that is close. No cigar. A red raincoat. A white stripe. No accessories. Blue jeans. Black turtleneck. Black shoes. This might be him. I don't have a clue. I've returned.
This dance step is it? What do you want?
Is that Desahiko?
Huh? Tetsuhiko, you say?
Did I get the wrong person?
Oh, we got it right.
The rookie, of all people, saw through my disguise.
Thank goodness. It was Desahiko after all.
What do you want from me, rookie? Don't tell me you're dragging me back to the agency. Oh, you can't restrain me. I am the champion of freedom. You want to tell me what to do? You're on. Just try and make me.
That's not why I'm here. I mean, there's something I need your help with.
Huh? Help? With what?
Well... So, what do you think? Would it be too difficult?
Great job, rookie. That's awesome.
Huh?
An all-girl school, huh? Just hearing that divine phrase can purify my soul, transforming me into a saint.
Bullshit, you're that face.
I'll gladly help you out. I, the superstar detective, am at your service.
Huh? You'll really help?
Oh, come on. We're pals, aren't we? Oh, man. Let's talk like the old buddies we are. Huh?
Oh.
Anyway, there's still time before class is out. Alright, let's go eat. My treat?
No way! I mean, are you sure?
Don't be shy. Just follow me, rookie.
How is this gonna work exactly?
So, what does the girls' school smell like? Come on, tell me, man.
This guy's ulterior motives aren't so ulterior. Gross. I wish all humans would just die.
Hey.
Now that I found Tsuhiko, all that's left is to head for Etheria Academy. Once we enter the school, we'll be there for a while. I'd better wrap up any other business I have now.
I actually am good with that, because last stream I played this game, I completed all, at least I think all of the particular things. Whatever you call it. So I'm ready to go. I didn't even notice he was behind me. I'm guessing and assuming that he's probably going to be the one to go into the mystery labyrinth with me, but he won't remember, just like everyone, just like Halara did. Yep, here we go. I don't mind.
Oh, wow, look! They're everywhere. High school girls so young and cute. This is heaven.
Should I really have brought him here?
Probably not.
Yuma, you really came.
Of course they
I was
did,
nervous
doll.
throughout my classes, thinking you might have stood me up.
I wouldn't ditch you like that. I'll see the job you requested of me to the very end.
I knew I could count on a master detective.
Uh-oh, don't say that in front of,
That. Listen, the truth is...
Wait, Yuma, something's wrong. There's a suspicious person over there.
Oh, that's my senior. Or a friend, I guess.
Huh? Is he also a master detective? He's not what I expected. Why is he staring
There's
at
the
other
girl.
students?
That's the one that I've seen in the video, in the random things.
He's preparing to use his forte, I think.
Huh? Oh, what's up? Are you talking about me? You must be Kurumi. I heard all about you from Yuma. I'm the superstar detective Tsuhiko Thunderbolts. Woo! Nice to meet you.
Sure.
Now about the details of the job. If possible, I'd like to see where it happened in person. Do you think we can get inside?
So you're starting the investigation. It may be hard for an outsider to get in the school. Even family members can't enter without a teacher's permission.
Wow, looks like you're in trouble already. But I've come fully prepared to save my lost little kittens.
I hate you.
Just watch. Whoop. You come too.
Me too?
Don't worry about it. Just let me handle it. I'll be gentle.
Okay, so he's actually the one who did it. Who does it? was not aware he got one of. Oh! Oh! Okay, so we did see her model a few moments ago, so she's a real character. But it's actually Desahiko in disguise.
Teacher?
It's me, Superstar Detective Desuhiko.
Huh? So the cute girl next to you is Yuma?
Aw, why me?
Are you really the same people? You didn't just switch out with someone?
Kurumi, if someone talks to you on your way home, don't follow them, okay?
How do you already know how she sounds?
Just kidding. This is my forte, disguise. I seared the image of this lady teacher into my mind as I passed her by earlier.
That's amazing! So this is the forte of a master detective.
I know, right? Isn't my voice just irresistible? I'll let you be my fan. If you join the after party, I'll even whisper in your ear if you want.
Desahiko, stop.
Yuma, you're so cute! Now we'll just look like friends when we're together.
Yeah.
Hey! Keep her away from me! I don't want some flat-chested uggo as a friend!
We should be good now. Let's go inside.
What about your voice, though?
Like an undercover investigation.
Are we not gonna
Sure to
dumb?
go straight home.
Okay!
What about the voice? What about Yuma's voice? What is it now, Yumiko?
Aiko jumped off the roof of this school building.
Why don't we go up there to look?
How about we visit the theater club first? We're about to do a rehearsal on the school stage right now.
This school even has its own theater, huh?
That's right. If we go there, you can see what it's like at the club Aiko attended.
Let's take a look while we still can.
You take care of that. I'll go check another spot.
Another spot? You're not coming with us?
I stand out when I carry the backpack. I need to hide it someplace safe first. Don't worry about me and, do what you gotta do.
Literally.
I've set up your shot, so you better not miss.
What are you talking about?
See you later, my man.
I think he's misunderstanding something. Is it really okay for him to go off on his own?
Probably not.
Let's go, Yuma. Oh, wait. Do you have a girl name now?
Yuma's fine.
I won't deny the hair is not great, but it's not terrible. Though I really do hope, I wonder if they're gonna talk about the voice thing.
The theater hall is this way. Follow me, Yuma.
Unless they assume it's already girly enough, I have no idea. Don't let Kurumi die, please. I actually like Kurumi. Kind character, I don't want her to die. I don't know if she does or not.
Wow, it's very proper. Like a real theater.
Yeah, I don't hear a girl in that.
Right? The whole school gives a lot of attention to the theater club. There are 4 performances throughout the year, and people outside of the school sometimes come to watch. Kanai Ward doesn't have many options for entertainment, so our school's theater is very popular. That's why the battle to be the main lead is so intense. The star of the theater club becomes the star of Kanai Ward.
So it's seen as much more than a club activity.
Yes, this isn't just a single page of our youth. Everyone's competing as if their lives depend on it. A lot of them
Before
come
11,
from
yeah.
affluent or powerful families and take pride in being members of the elite.
Sounds like everyone's always on edge.
They're very graceful and don't show their true feelings while on stage, though. Shall we go in?
Yes, we shall. I should probably just go put my phone. Well, I need to keep it closer, but still. Are you gonna meet those 3 other girls that I have models of? Oh, yeah, I see one of them.
Everyone's so busy, they didn't even notice us coming in without permission.
Is my sitting height just tall or something? Because Yuma is 20 centimeters shorter than her at 4'11". So is this sitting height high or something? That is the thing, by the way.
This is the stage rehearsal after all. It's treated like the main performance itself. They leave the curtains open and allow
Unless I'm still
people
standing.
to watch. More students should show up to watch shortly.
I'm not used to this atmosphere. It makes me nervous.
Why are you getting nervous when you won't even be on stage? We're only here to find out the truth behind Aiko's death. Let's search carefully.
Understood?
Wait, that's no way to talk to a master detective. Sorry, I'm starting to talk to you like any other friend.
It's alright. It helps me blend in.
Huh? So it's alright to be friendlier? I'll go all out if you don't mind.
Sure.
I wish you were dead. I wish you'd die in a lake with your feet sticking out.
Why?
Oh, Yuma. All 4 of them are here together right now.
All 4? What do you mean?
The 4 members of the theater club that I think have something to do with Aiko's death. See? They're on stage right now. The 2 in costumes are the main leads this time. The blonde, high-class-looking girl on the right is Kaden.
Kaden, not
The
Karen.
impish-looking one on the left
Kaden.
is the other protagonist.
Impish?
Lorna. Below the stage is the honor student, Yoshiko. The one keeping a low profile in the windbreaker is Kurene.
Oh, that might explain that, those
So
particular
you think
pictures.
those 4 are suspicious? But why?
I have my reasons. Look at Kaden, the classy one. Her beauty is unbelievable for a high schooler. The moment Aiko was gone, she had no problem climbing to the top. She has a strong fervor for acting, and seems to have no interest in making friends with others.
Interesting.
I suppose you could
I
say
love-
she's the uncooperative type.
I don't know if it's because of the settings that I turned down, but I love how you could tell who's more important just based on the expressions and the art, the design of the non-important characters versus the important characters is actually different. You can see it in the
Who only
face.
thinks about herself.
Why are you still wearing that
Father
coat in the
has
picture?
a lot of influence in real estate, so he applies lots of pressure too.
So you think that's why she took down Aiko to become the main lead?
I hate to say it, but I think it's possible.
It's true that this Kaden does have an extraordinary grace to her. But I think that dour look on her face reveals her inner thoughts. Am I really walking down the right path? Did I wind up somewhere I'm not meant to be? I can almost hear her thinking that. In some ways, she's a lot like me.
Huh? How are you alike? You sure don't look classy yourself.
I'll ignore that.
The other lead, Waruna, is the kind that only does what she wants on her own terms.
Okay.
But she can play any role like she's a true genius. She's still rough around the edges according to critics, but she doesn't seem to care about what others think of her.
Not a bad idea.
Why do you suspect her?
She's the kind who doesn't hold back when it comes to getting what she wants and doesn't care what anyone thinks. As you can imagine, she's always butting heads with someone. Waruna would never admit defeat, ever. That's why everyone else is afraid of her. and she only talks to a few girls who follow her around. If someone with that kind of pushy personality got into an argument with Aiko...
You're saying it's not out of character for her to take more drastic measures.
Yes.
It's a bit of a stretch, but considering how she did become one of the main leads, she could be considered suspicious.
The time being, I understand why he's not doing a girl voice. I do wonder how they're going to portray that. I don't know if Lucian Dodge is capable of it.
That's Yoshiko below the stage. She's an actress, but she's managing the stagehands as production assistant this time. Everyone is talking about how Kaden will be the next big star. But within the theater club, Yoshiko is more popular by an overwhelming degree. She prioritizes the team over the individual. She's a kind, mild-mannered honor student. The only reason the theater club is able to function is thanks to her leadership.
And you think someone like her could have killed Aiko?
I don't personally suspect her that much, but... Aiko used to be the club's leader. After she died, Yoshiko picked up right where she left off. I believe she's the only one who could ever take over Aiko's role. So Yoshiko maybe felt Aiko had what she thought was rightfully hers.
But would she resort to murder to change that?
I don't want to believe she would, but I can't say it's impossible. Kurane, the one in the wings wearing the windbreaker, manages the light since she wasn't chosen for a lead role. But when it comes to pure acting ability, she's one of the best. I guess you could say her acting method is distinct. Like, she's the only one who can do what she does. She's kind of gloomy. Or it's more like no one really knows what she's thinking. She's often alone in class too.
Do you think she's also a suspect?
She always aims for the lead role.
Wait.
Besides, who knows what she's thinking?
So you're saying maybe she actually despised Aiko and tried to take out her competition?
Maybe. It's why I consider her another suspect.
Alright.
I see. Alright then. The main leads are Kaden and Waruna. There's also Yoshiko, the group leader, and Kurane, the distinctive one. And in your eyes, Kurumi, you find them all suspicious?
I'm sure they'd be mad if they heard me, but yes, I do.
Oh.
Though the four of them are rivals, they weren't particularly hostile to each other before. However, after Aiko passed away, they started fighting for the main role.
Whenever you watch the opening of the game, it shows Kurumi as... I don't know if it's just shows her from... I really hope she's not an character you only see in this chapter.
They all rarely speak to each other now.
That's intense.
He's so popular.
It's true that it does seem suspicious. So, did you gather all that information yourself, Kurumi?
To tell you the truth, I joined the theater club after Aiko's death in hopes of finding out what really happened.
You're really determined, huh?
You should become a detective.
I am. I won't give up until I discover the truth behind Aiko's death.
She must have been devastated by the loss of her friend. But she still found a way to push herself forward. All this to find the truth. I see. Sometimes the truth can be a goal that helps you press onward. Then I need to do what I can to help her. I have to find the truth behind this case.
On the other hand, some truths make you want to die when you discover them.
Be quiet. Besides, even if that were the case, if I let the truth be buried like this, more bad things could happen. That's why I'm going to help her find the truth. It's my duty as a detective.
Will you stop confusing detectives with heroes? Regardless, I have nothing to do with this, so whatever.
Where'd you get that ice cream?
For someone who has nothing to do with it, you sure have some strong opinions.
He's realized not to.
Hey, Kurumi! You came at the right time.
He's finally realized that he should be
short-handed
talking.
right now. We could use some help in the wings.
When talking to her.
You mind lending a hand? Huh? But I'm...
Oh, don't mind me. I'll watch the stage from here.
Then I'll go help. Let's meet back here once I'm done.
Okay, maybe it's a perspective thing.
Who's
Maybe
the
from their
cutie?
perspective.
A classmate? Yeah, something like that. Where have you been hiding such a cute girl? Why don't you invite her to the theater club? Right.
Even the shoes are distinctive between the characters, it seems. Why am I looking at? Why am I noticing that?
Looks like it's about to begin. She said this would be just like the actual performance. I wonder what it's like.
Hello, everyone! Thank you for coming by after school when everything's so busy.
Desiriko? What is he doing?
Before the theater club starts their performance, there's something I want everyone.
I get the feeling this is actually Desahiko. I think that the guitar thing is a definite proof of it's Desahiko. What are you doing, Desahiko? Also, I'm going to have some pop. Why, Desahiko? I know. I don't. The teacher probably. That actual teacher probably won't even meet her at all during this.
To hear. It's my debut song! I've practiced so much for this big day! Here it goes! Give me the spotlight!
Yeah, thank you. What the hell, Desahiko?
He's so dumb.
He really is.
Now we will begin Etheria Academy's Theater Club rehearsal performance.
I want to slap him. I really do. He deserves a slap to the head.
Why would you do that, Desuhiko? What if they see through your disguise? Oh, come on, man. What's wrong with a little fun? A star always wants to stand on stage.
This is not time for that.
Me. Even if your disguise is perfect, that was reckless of you.
Oh, it's fine to be reckless and my disguise is perfect. Damn, ruined my chance for an amazing debut.
You're an idiot.
Anyway, the performance is about to start.
I knew I would find you here, Natasha. I knew you would come, Anatoly.
Wait a second,
You
what?
have not changed at all in the past 10 years. Nay,
I think it's the lighting, bro. Lighting, that was what...
you have
The hair looks so
become
different to me.
even more beautiful. You, however, have changed. Your face is scarred and you look stern. I've lost. here
That-
together. Back then, the world shone bright in the colors of the rainbow. But now, the only world I see is colored with crimson, draped in the blood of my fallen comrades. Behold, even my own hands are stained red. Yet, you are still pure, unchanged from that day.
You really believe I have not changed? In truth, I had no choice in the matter. But because I did change, I chose to remain as I once was.
I see. These
I love having a mute button on this thing, on this beacon device. It's awesome. That's why I'm not talking.
10 years twere long for us both indeed.
Within the tall, white walls, a clear fountain and colorful flowers decorated the garden. This garden was the world to these two young girls. They held hands and ran through the sunflower field. They sang to the blue sky and wore white clover crowns they had given one another. The sunset was ever golden. Even the rare rain glittered brightly. The world was perfect. Everything shone like the shimmer in a rainbow. At the very least, that was how it was within these walls. The two sisters, Anatoly and Natasha, were princesses of a 300-year-old kingdom to the far west. Since birth, they had never gone beyond the castle walls. Their youths were spent together alone. Sisters by birth, they had a happy life together. But one day, their peace abruptly ended. A rebellion struck. The military took the castle and declared the start of a new nation. Royal family members who resisted were executed, and their corpses hung in the garden. The castle walls were destroyed, and the flowers trampled. Anatoly and Natasha escaped the castle at night thanks to their servants. But amidst the chaos, the two sisters were separated. Their hands brushed against each other. It would be the final time they ever touched. Natasha was hidden in a neighboring small nation. An ally of old, the princess was welcomed with the highest honor. However, Anatoly continued her journey of escape with the remaining members of the royal family. They traveled the frontier to avoid pursuers as they searched for a land of peace. As they continued down this path, their comrades fell one after another. 10 years have passed since.
Their performance is so intense in person, I can't take my eyes off the stage. Oh. Oh. Was that Yoshiko? Maybe she went to the restroom.
What is happening now? What did I...
I took up the sword for the first time after I left the castle. It was also the first time I killed. Have you ever witnessed a soldier's dying moments? As blood flows from open wounds, all you'll hear is a death rattle. Men speak proudly of honor and pride, but those vanish when you're on the battlefield.
Over the span of 10 years, Natasha was welcomed
Sorry
as
for
the
being
new
quiet,
head
by
of
the way.
state for a small neighboring nation. She knew full well that her lineage was being taken advantage of for the nation's development. However, she had no choice but to allow this to happen. she had grown to become a leader of the wandering warrior tribes in the region.
That on screen for a few seconds as I did a bit of a dumb moment. I muted the game audio through there's a button on the beacon mix create that allows you to mute the audience microphone or what the audience hears, but not what you hear. Okay, we're ready to go.
The sword she had mastered to survive had become the hope for many. The fight to regain their homeland had begun for these two princesses. It all began when the former kingdom, now a military dictatorship, invaded the nation protecting Natasha. Natasha declared war, promising to regain control of her former castle. Seeing an opportunity, Anatoly rallied the people of the land to mount an invasion. They rode for the kingdom. At first, Natasha was disadvantaged, but the balance shifted upon uniting with Anatoly's forces. The enemy commanders saw the forces surrounding the castle. They knew there was no way to escape, and quickly surrendered. The war ended in a single day. And yet, people do not know of the 10 years of strife these two girls endured. The royal family was rebuilt, but the peace they had once known was not immediately restored. Natasha's forces desired control over the conquered kingdom. However, Anatoly's camp also sought control, having achieved many merits in battle. Though the two girls reached out to one another, their hands would never touch again. They were fated to strike each other down.
If we continue to fight, more blood will be spilled, weakening our nation. Hence why only one of us shall be queen, and end this war. There is no path before us where we can walk hand in hand, as we did back then.
I know. I am prepared for what we must do. It's why I've waited here for you. Draw your sword. We shall now decide who is fit to become queen.
Drop the facade, Natasha. For these past 10 years, you sat on the throne as a princess. I know you know not how to wield a sword. I refuse to stain my hands with your blood. I could never will myself to kill you.
But at this rate, the nation will perish. Draw your sword, Anatoly!
Natasha!
I like the way it goes about this. If you saw with Karin or Natasha at this moment, how she is in her the sword, you could see her hands are shaking, and I'm pretty sure that is actually a part of the acting in it too. It shows that she's inexperienced with the sword. While if you look at Anatoly or Varuna, you can see that she's not shaking at all. She's been using the sword for a while. It's an interesting. I love the way it is. I know it's a game and I know they're not real actors, but it is a nice thing to see when that kind of thing happens. Anyways, back to it.
Whoa! Who turned out the light? Well, I was asleep the whole time, so it was already dark anyway.
But this ain't good.
Is she talking in her sleep? That was weird. Wait, why am I wasting time thinking about it? The lights are on again. Back to the show.
Now, let us eat.
Yes, allow me to pass the plate.
Thank you, Anatoly.
The
I
two
feel like
spent
not
time
to leave
together
probably makes more
again
sense.
For the first time in years. However, they could not run through the garden like they used to. Together, they carried the lives of tens of thousands on their shoulders. What was expected of the girls was no longer a crown of flowers, but a real crown instead.
If I could simply defer the throne to you and end it all, I would have done so in the beginning.
A queen's crown would fit you better, Natasha. However, the war would not simply end there.
How did it end up this way? What are we supposed to do?
Natasha wept in anguish as Anatoly gently embraced her.
How wonderful it would be if we could flee somewhere together.
But both knew full well that could not be. After a long silence and much internal strife, Natasha rose. She knew this could not go on forever. For the nation,
I think I know what's about to happen. Sorry that maybe my not talking's not good, but I'm trying to just letting this go for now. Some time ago, a YouTuber by the name of Harshly Critical or John Wolf said something about that kind of thing, about how streamers or people don't let the audio play. I understand, and I completely understand that. I actually am one who prefers not to. Well, no, I do it. I do talk over it sometimes, and I apologize for that. It's not really a good thing, but I'm the streamer, so I guess go back and forth on it. Right now, I'm trying not to, but thankfully this game has a pause option, so I'm not really that worried about it. There are other things John Wolf has said that are dumb, but still. I like John Wolf. At least, kind of. There are definitely some things that he said, incredibly stupid stuff that he said about mods and whatnot. But beyond that, I don't really hate him. This feels like there's a lot of people out there who are just kind of stupid in those degrees. Anyways.
and for themselves. She invoked her nation's ancient tradition. A new queen would be chosen through a duel of cups and poison.
Let us end this, Anatoly.
Natasha, what do you intend to do?
I leave it for the heavens to decide who will survive.
I'm sorry, what? Real liquid? I think I know what might happen in a moment. One of them might actually die here. Great. Probably not red wine, by the way.
On the day we were separated, I was given this poison by our family in order to commit suicide. Switch the glasses around until I cannot tell which one has the poison in it. Once you are finished, I will reorder the glasses as well.
The Duel of Poisoned Cups. Very well. We shall ask God which of us deserves to survive. Though
Which
perhaps
god?
it will be the god of death that answers.
I love how they did that. That was perfect. The way they did that.
Finished.
It is my turn then. I am ready.
I grant you the right to select a glass. I shall take the remaining one.
Very well.
Natasha, promise me. Promise, if you survive, you will bring peace to this kingdom. And be a bit more selfish in your personal life. That would balance things out, I think.
I also have something to say, Anatoly. If you survive, wear a dress fit for a queen, no matter how much you hate it. Well then, to the new queen. Cheers.
I really hope my theory is incorrect. I really, really hope my theory is incorrect. My theory was correct! My theory was correct! No! I didn't want it to be correct. Damn it! Pretty sure it's correct because that was what they have for blood in this game.
Huh? What? Is she? But... Lorena,
Yep, that was correct.
you all
Oh my
right?
god.
She's dead! She's really dead! Huh? Somebody call an ambulance! Happened!
Oh, what's wrong?
I knew something would happen. Oh, and to be honest, I think I know who it was. I'm also getting why it's her. There's some pictures of sorts that I've looked at, some little story things or whatever that have an interesting thing, and it Karin is the one in those pictures that's being killed, while the other three are the ones killing her. So I wonder, was this by all three then? I don't know.
What do I do? What do I do?
You just stand there, and I'm grabbing sanitizer
Somebody
because
call for a teacher! Please report it to the peacekeepers! Our theater club rehearsal performance is hereby canceled. I repeat. Huh? What's going on? Oh, a crime!
Where is the? Where's Kurumi?
What happened? Is this part of the show?
No, I don't think so. I think this is real.
Then that's a real corpse on the stage?
Tetsuhiko, this is where master detectives come in. We have to do something.
Oh, no. I can't deal with corpses.
Huh?
Dead people's faces terrify me. I can't handle looking at them. And blood. What's with the blood? It's all way too horrifying. I can't deal with gory stuff.
You're joking, right? You're a master detective.
But I'm not assigned to murders. I mainly handle undercover investigations and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'll leave this to you. I grant you the right to investigate the crime scene, rookie.
What?
I'll use my disguise ability and try to lead the panicking students out of here. I'll leave the rest to you.
Everyone, stay calm! Let's all move into the hall in an orderly manner!
Why is it that her image is like that? I noticed it before, but it's honestly kind of the way the mouth is. It's kind of crap compared to others. Not sure if it's. I think it might be because the character that he is not as important as others.
Stay calm, Kurumi. That wasn't an act just now, right?
That's not in the script. Cotton really coughed up blood. She's really dead.
Who could have thought a real murder would happen during a play? First Aiko and now Cotton? Is the school cursed?
Yuma, it's a murder case. But if the peacekeepers come, they'll just cover it up again. Please, I need your help. Please investigate this case, Yuma.
You want me to do it? Got it.
You're just doing what she says again? Wow, if you want to get on the flat-chested Uggo's good side that badly...
Shut up!
Hey, you also want to peek at the crime scene for your own reasons.
Busted.
Anyway, it'll be trouble when the peacekeepers arrive. Let's search the crime scene before they get here.
Oh. I love having this beacon mix great. I just press the button and it mutes. You can do something like that with Stream Deck, but you don't have the volume knobs. It's honestly one of the best parts.
All right.
I'm not sure if it will help, but can I tell you what I saw?
For some reason, I would find it absolutely hilarious if Shinigami did that vomit thing she does in the other realm, in the real realm. That'd be funny. She's not going to.
Yes, please.
During the performance, I was doing odd jobs in the wings. Aside from the theater club members, there wasn't anyone wondering about, like an outsider. I mean, other than when Tetsuhiko jumped in right at the beginning of the play.
Why would you?
Yeah, sorry about that.
That bastard.
That's part of the investigation, right? You can't see everyone from the stage after all. Isn't that why he went up there? So he could memorize all the faces that were there?
Oh, not at all.
Right.
I'll let you believe that.
I think he just wanted attention. But setting that aside... Since she didn't see any outsiders, the only persons of interest are those within the theater club. I'll keep that in mind while taking a look around. I've done a few investigations already. I should be able to handle this now.
Yet you were hopelessly reliant on yours truly until now. I see it's not your brain making the decisions anymore.
Oh.
The eyes are wide open from agony. The body is completely motionless. I can immediately tell she's dead. Though she displayed many expressions while acting, her face is frozen in death in the end.
I thought the game actually had normal red blood and purple blood in the other world, but I guess not. That's unless, hold on, maybe I'll check that in a second. Might be interesting. I don't mind it being pink, not purple, pink.
She was struck by an abrupt and unscripted death.
Was it poison?
That's most likely the case. There are no external injuries, and given the circumstances, she must have ingested poison. This will be tough to solve if that's the case. I know nothing about poison.
What? A detective who doesn't know his poisons? Don't tell me you're a poison virgin! Ew, gross! Well, you perverted little detective. Get on your knees and apologize.
What is with you in that
to me.
assumption?
I'll teach you a thing or two.
No.
How about something like, I'm sorry, I should know my place. I can't live without you, Shinigami.
I love you, Shinigami, but shut the fuck up.
If she was murdered with poison while on stage, the poison must have been prepared somewhere else. I need to look for that while checking out anywhere else that seems suspicious.
Hey, don't ignore me, jerk. Yep, it's a corpse.
Okay. I have a slight theory. Not slight theory, I just have a theory. Basically, I don't know if that was intended for Karin at first, or if it could be for Karin and Waruna. We'll find out though. Now that I look here. Yep. I already know her height. Okay. Surprising. Alright, alright. So we did get these. Got Kurumi Windy, Aiko, Yoshiko, Maruna, and Karune. And Karne. And Karin. Karin was the tallest of them. Though, a little bit shorter than me. By about an inch and a half. Or a centimeter and a half. Which is fine. I would like this one to be taller, but that's fine too. She's dead. Aiko is also dead.
Come on.
Yeah, I've already looked at that.
This file is supposed to have poison in it, according to the script.
Yep.
But it's empty now. It's dry and shows no signs of ever being wet. To be sure, the poison in this file wasn't real, and it was just another prop, right?
Absolutely. It was always empty.
Oh.
The contents spill easily because of the loose lid, so we don't even keep colored water in it. Karin just pretended to pour poison from the vial into the glass on stage.
Then it's hard to imagine there being any poison inside it.
Then what?
There are 2 glasses on the table. The props used for the duel of poisoned cups.
What is it though?
I think this glass was supposed to be stored upside down on the shelf in the back. Karin was the victim, but she's also the one who set it on the table. Maybe poison was already applied to the glass beforehand.
Possible?
Hey, do you know who prepared these glasses?
Oh, it's the girls on prop duty. The freshmen are handling them this time.
Do you know where this glass was before it was placed on stage?
Props are kept in the theater club storage. This glass should have been in there too.
The theater club storage? In that case, any club member would have access.
Was real poison applied to the glass?
I just thought it could be possible. But there's the risk of being caught by applying the poison after it was moved to the set. If poison was applied, it would have been before being brought to the set.
But on days like this, when there's an open rehearsal, props are brought out of storage right after school. The glass should have stayed on that shelf the whole time.
Once I finish this particular
Which
thing,
means
I'm
it'd
gonna
be
head
even
off.
harder to apply
Okay.
poison before then.
Yes. At the very least, the props in the set were fully prepared at least 1 hour before the performance.
Alright. I already clicked on that, so we just need to click the bottle now.
There's a wine bottle on the table.
Damn! I just looked at my phone a few minutes ago and it was at 28%. It's at 40 now. New charger is just wow.
Karin
So
poured the
fast.
liquid from this bottle and started to suffer after drinking it. Then that means there's a chance the poison was mixed into this bottle.
But that would have killed
This
both of them.
isn't wine in here, right?
Of course not. It's just grape juice. I poured out the bottle and replaced what was inside.
Huh? You, Kurumi?
Oh, please don't be the
After
killer.
class, I was asked to help out before I went to get you. I'm still a theater club member after all.
Were both the wine and grape juice sealed before you swapped them out?
Yes. I received the unopened wine bottle from a club member. I uncorked the bottle and poured the wine down the sink.
What a waste of wine. But I don't really care.
Can't drink it anyway.
Oh, yeah.
After that, I went to the cafeteria and bought a can of grape juice. Of course, this was also unopened. I poured the juice into the bottle, then put the cork back. I passed the bottle to a club member and my job was done. That bottle was then placed with the glasses on the shelf before the performance.
So, this makes you think, is she the one who did it? One reason why I don't think so is for one reason. Well, because if there was poison mixed into the bottle itself, it would have killed both girls because they both drank some of the wine, both drank some of the juice. So I don't know. It's confusing.
I see. With so many people around, poison couldn't be added to the bottle after it was placed on stage. If poison was mixed in, it'd be before it was brought on stage.
What about during those scenarios where the lights went out?
There's a script on the floor.
That's the script of the play. Someone must have dropped it in all the chaos.
The script describes the duel of poisoned cups scene. The character Natasha, played by Cotton, is supposed to take the wine in glasses from a shelf. After that, the glasses are shuffled on stage. According to the script...
Okay, and finish. My turn then. Also shovels in similar way. I'm ready. Okay. Naturally, and Natasha stand on the opposite sides of the table, facing one another.
After that, Cotton takes the first glass, and they both drink at the same time. Unfortunately, Cotton's glass turned out to actually be poisoned. Kurumi, I was wondering about this script. It says, make sure the audience cannot see the glasses. Why is that?
It's to make the result feel unpredictable to the audience. If the glasses are visible, no matter how fast they are shuffled, the audience can see which one has the poison.
The script doesn't say anything about how many times to shuffle the glasses, or which one will have the poison in it.
Exactly. There's no poison to begin with, so it doesn't matter which one's picked. You just pick any glass and act out your death after drinking. In the script, Cotton was to die. But I didn't think she'd actually die.
I see. Since the instructions aren't precise, both actresses don't know the results from shuffling either.
I don't think there's anything on this side.
See, once we get done.
My place is among the gentry, so these don't suit my palate.
Why? Oh, I thought you were beginning to fight. Oh wait, no, Yoshiko from earlier. I think Yoshiko was just turning the lights off. Not anything to click here. There had to be something here. Are you serious? Is no one really thinking? Are they not? We've already had time with the lights going out in the first prologue, so why
There's no
not
point
here?
Going that way.
Shut your pie hole.
Not only is Aiko gone, but now Cotton too. Could this also be a fight for the lead role?
If so, those most suspicious are Cotton's rivals, Yoshiko, Waruna, and Kurane. Is the culprit one of those three? I need to find out if there was anything suspicious about them during the performance. Kurumi was in the wings the whole time, so perhaps she knows something about the others.
I guess.
What about Kurane? Did she seem strange before the incident occurred?
Oh no, what am I talking about? Yoshiko.
haven't seen Kurane. She was working up above the whole time.
Above? Oh, she was managing the lights then.
There's a catwalk above to adjust the lights, and that's where Kurane was supposed to be. So I didn't see her in the wings. There's another girl handling the lights, so it would be helpful to speak to her.
Okay. I'm gonna ask
Before
everything.
the incident occurred, do you know where Yoshiko was and what she was doing?
I didn't see Yoshiko in the wings.
I did at one point.
She may have been watching from the audience.
Oh, right. Speaking of which, during the performance, I noticed Yoshiko walking down the aisle. I thought she was coming back from the restroom, but I didn't see her take her seat. What if she wasn't part of the audience? Where could she have been? Kurumi, did you notice anything suspicious about Waruna while you were watching from the wings?
As far as I can tell, Waruna was just her usual self. She was listening to music right up to the start of the play. I think that's how she concentrates.
Did she go near the glasses or bottle before the performance?
I wasn't watching her the entire time, but if she did go near the set, I think I would have noticed.
I see. Waruna was the closest to the victim. That's ample opportunity to commit the crime. But still, how did she add the poison? It couldn't have been during the performance, right? Wait, now that I think about it, right after the lights went dark in that one scene, she went near the shelf to pick up a plate. Her back was toward the audience, so I couldn't see her hands. But she only had 2 or 3 seconds max. Could she have poured hidden poison in the glass in that time?
Probably
Did she
not.
have any other opportunities after? The next time she touched the glasses was during the shuffling scene. But it was Karin who moved the glasses and bottle. She also prepared the poison vial. And plus, after shuffling, Karin was the one who chose the first glass. Given the situation, it'd be difficult for Waruna to poison Karin specifically.
Next is Karin herself.
Before the performance, did you notice anything off about Karin?
Well, I think she was more on edge than usual. She yelled at underclassmen who were late in preparing for the show. She also paced around restlessly. That's not just today. She's been that way since Eiko's death. Maybe the whole battle for the lead role had stressed her out. But since she was murdered after Eiko, she should be considered another victim, right? If she knew someone was out to get her, then it's not strange for her to be mentally unstable.
The ones fighting for the lead role are Yoshiko, Waruna, and Kurane. None of them seem particularly suspicious so far.
Hey, how long are you gonna keep this up? I'm so over playing 20 questions with this ugly chick.
He's not ugly.
That reminds me, the lights went dark during the performance, right? The entire hall was blacked out.
Also, she's not flat. She has a chest. She has boobs. They're definitely not flat. And I'm pretty sure those are maybe B's. I could be wrong. I've been kind of playing those games, and I've been keeping my character at a certain size when I play the girl characters, because why not? And I like giving them self-conscious, making them self-conscious about it. Same with another part on the dudes, but whatever.
Wouldn't it be possible for someone to sneak up on stage and place the poison then?
Oh, I hadn't thought of that, but I don't think it's possible.
Why not?
The blackout lasted for only 5 seconds. We measure it each time to ensure there are no mistakes. So someone would have to move through the dark, get on stage, apply the poison, and get away, all in 5 seconds. That sounds impossible to me. If they were in a hurry, their footsteps would have been heard by everyone too.
From the
Would they been?
audience, it may be impossible, but what about from the wings?
No, there were multiple club members, including me, in the wings at all times. While the lights are out, we are always on standby to support the actors. If someone went on stage, the other members and I would have noticed.
I guess it's not possible then.
Even an amateur has more logic than you. I guess you're useless without a certain someone.
What's next exactly? I did not. I kind of got. I was kind of not. I wasn't paying attention. Doggone it. But can I actually go upstairs now?
She mentioned that the catwalk for adjusting the lights is up above. Are those the stairs to reach them?
Would you like to go check up there?
Yeah,
Oh, my bad.
The spotlights for the stage are set over there. It's a lot narrower than I thought. It's pretty high up.
Yeah. It'd be hard on anyone with the fear of heights.
I don't think. I know it's a disguise thing, but I'm pretty sure when it comes to our man boy, whatever he is, Yuma, all that's really different about him is that he's wearing the school uniform, his hair's longer, and he's wearing different shoes. I don't think he's actually changed. I think he was already kind of there himself.
So you can move the lights as needed for the play.
We'll find out later.
The table is directly below, which means you can't see the glasses getting shuffled from the audience seats, but they could have been visible from up here. I could find out for sure if I could talk to someone that was up here. Well, I think I've checked all that I can for now. I have a good idea of how things work around here.
Once he's
It
done talking,
seems
I get a
certain
chance to save
Connie
again. I'm gonna
died from drinking
save
poison,
in the stream.
but I couldn't find any clues that point to how it was done.
Oh, stuck already, Mr. Pervert Detective? If you need my adorable angel to whisper to help, maybe you should get on your knees and beg.
What angel? You're a death god.
Yeah.
I shouldn't even pay attention to her. But she's right. I'm stuck. What should I do?
Yuma, if you're done with the crime scene investigation, are you conducting the questioning next?
Questioning?
Aren't you going to talk to Yoshiko, Marina, Kurane, and the others?
Oh, right. Let's go and talk to them.
She's such a loudmouth.
But how do we talk to them? I doubt they'll be too willing to share anything with me. I joined the club only recently, so they don't trust me. And you're a complete outsider, Yuma. Even though you're disguised as a cute girl right now.
That's it! A disguise! Maybe this could work if we use Desuhiko's disguise. He could disguise as any of the girls and start questioning them.
The Peacekeepers?
Aw, they're here already.
That woman, she was the one with that Yomi guy.
I am the Amaterasu Peacekeeper's Vice Director, the trusted right hand, showered with love by Director Yomi himself. Martina Electra. Goodness me, you've surely done something reckless this time around.
I am not the one who did anything.
Whoops. Looks like she found out you snuck into a girls' school. I think this deserves the death penalty, don't you?
Shinigami, what is wrong with you? Why? Okay, I love you, Shinigami. I do. But this is one of those instances where you make me want to hate you. Hate and hit, actually. Because none of what we're doing here is a bad thing. Well, sticking into a school is a bad thing. But we're doing it to help someone. There is a legit issue that's happening.
This way.
What are you doing? Hurry up and make the arrest.
Wait, I can explain.
What?
Oh, they're accusing her of the murder.
You have no right to remain silent. You have no right to talk to a lawyer either.
Here's their line. You have no right to remain silent. You have no right to talk to a lawyer either.
You only possess two rights. Confess the truth, and beg Amaterasu Corporation for mercy. Take her away.
Hey! What's going on?
Please, wait!
Are you sure you want to try and stop Amaterasu Peacekeeper Vice Director Martina?
Yeah, tell me, why are you taking Kurumi?
To arrest her, naturally. On the suspicion of murdering Karin.
Why?
What? Why would I do that?
I was not expecting to meet to have a
interrogation
do that.
of a person of interest.
And who is that?
According to them, you were responsible for handling the contents of the wine bottle prior to the start of the opportunity to pour poison inside it.
It was so
That's the thing. That's the thing here. You can't. That is not gonna. That doesn't prove that she was the one who did it. Because if she poured poison into the juice, both Karin and Waruna would have died. So there's more to this than this dumbass peacekeeper lady is saying. There's far more. I don't know. I can't remember if Yuma's mentioned it yet. But I don't think there was I don't know if it was poison or not, but I don't think it was. I think there was a bit more to it.
only grape juice. I didn't add any poison.
Besides, where would she even get poison from?
Ms. Martina, this was discovered in the chemistry lab.
Oh, it appears my deduction was correct. The poison was right under our noses. It seems to have been a particularly potent one.
Because maybe there was poison, but I think even a small drop of poison would have affected both girls.
The label warns that even a small amount ingested.
Right here. Right there, it proves what what I'm saying. If there was poison put into the bottle, then both Karin and Waruna would have died. So this lady's got she's stupid. She's stupid.
Result in death.
Maybe she's not
The bottle
stupid, but
is
she's
unsealed, and some of the liquid is missing. There's no mistake. You secretly stole this from the chemistry lab and used it for murder, didn't you?
I don't know anything about it.
That bottle is way too big to be stolen without anyone noticing.
You're right.
A worthless comment.
It's not wrong though.
One
He's
could
not wrong
simply
though.
Unseal it in the chemistry lab and put the substance in a smaller container to take wherever desired.
You're going to assume that it's the fake poison bottle, right? But there was no sign of it being wet. What do you say about that?
Which could then be directly poured into the wine bottle.
If you're gonna pick a fight, you better have sound logic backing you up.
Yuma's not wrong.
Last time I'll do this for you. There's a warning on the bottle. This chemical will react to oxygen in open air, rendering it harmless 30 minutes after the bottle is unsealed.
So that means it wasn't the cause of the death then.
Huh? After 30 minutes, it becomes harmless?
So something else killed her.
I think that's important. Go for broke and try pointing it out.
Yeah, do it. Okay. Perfect timing. I'm gonna do this. Please load me properly. There. Don't load me somewhere else, please. The culprit is not among us. Okay. Okay, good. Good. Alright. As I said before, the voice mod thing is gonna have to be not gonna be used for a while now. Maybe I can find something else. I don't know. It's time for this episode of the I'll just have to use my regular voice and also the thing I do. It's time for this episode of the Interdimensional Show live with the one Mrs. Ermin Theater Infinity. Thank you for coming. I'll see you all again on Monday. Have a good rest of the night, good rest of the day, good rest of the evening, whatever it is for you. Have a good one. Bye-bye.